First headlines. Thangmaiban MLA Kamukcham Joykisan suspended from Indian National Congress. .3 magnitude earthquake jolts Manipur and Mizoram. And India reports 2.38 lakh new COVID cases and 310 related deaths in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the 3 p.m. English News. I'm Sanatombi, bringing you the top stories of this hour. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. We face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play a part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. MLA of Thangmaiban and MPCC member Joy Kishan Singh has been suspended from the Indian National Congress. An order issued by MPCC General Secretary Administration Hareshwar Goswami today informed that on the recommendation of the Disciplinary Action Committee MPCC, the President MPCC suspended Joy Kishan Singh from the Indian National Congress under Article 19 of the Constitution of the Indian National Congress, read with close H of miscellaneous provided under Article 27 of the said Constitution. On his suspension, Joy Kishan Singh ceased to be a primary member of the Indian National Congress with immediate effect, the order informed. SP of Railway come in charge of Special Commander Unit Sanatombi Singh and OC Special Commander Unit Khabai Soy Subedar L. Bibikananda Singh handed over gifts from the Special Commander Unit set to the Sawombung Kabui Kuno village in connection with Chakan Gangai Festival, which is one of the biggest festivals of Kabui community in the state. In an unfortunate incident, 3 people in Jiribam had died after the car they were traveling in fell into a pond. The incident occurred in the wee hours of yesterday night around 11:10 p.m. at Jiribam, Lairimbi, when a car bearing registration number AS11F0736 plunged into a pond in the surrounding area. The deceased persons are identified as Yurembam Sanjeev Singh, 32 years, son of Y. Romi Singh, and Loitongbam Anil Singh, 44 years, son of L. Irabot Singh. Both are residents of Kalinagar Part 3 and Nawa Sarma, alias Rajendra Sharma, 38 years, son of Joy Gopal Sarma, is a resident of Kalinagar Part 1. Post-mortem of all the deceased of the ill-fated incident will be performed at District Hospital, Jiribam. Meanwhile, in an acquaintance ceremony at Manipur Praise Club, Major Kul, President of Kangla Mai, Leirik Lema, asserted that she has made many sacrifices for the welfare of the people in the past and she fully supports any organization or individual working hard to serve the people. She made a statement at an interaction event held at Manipur Praise Club, Major Kul, organized by Apunba Keitel Sinai Bilup Kanglai Park today. The event was attended by AKSIL President Kamnam Sobatpati, KIL President R.K. Sanahanbi, SICO President Nongthombam Govardhan, and many other eminent persons.
All Manipur da Ladiba, nupi khaktana phamba kaithel singse tribal gi oiro amagi oiro khoi loi khosam narure wari watai sarure ado aikhoi gi kaithel haibase nupi kaithel haibase mut tanabagi damakta aikhoi khai punsanaraga sigi saktam simadi lengdana thamnanaba ahansingna thambamba khubam ningje lengdana aikhoi thambansi haibagi pandamda aikhoi ngasi mayamga sakhang maikhang nabagi silam thoramasi pangthok jaban
Manipur ngasi imasi di thokda hoji Manipur di pethian sida matam samna Manipur pethian bi barupe sembat sagat balu haidana amalai aduga saktam amasung sumbang balu bahma aduga anova market dalai misidi Oi lúc đó oi na số moi cái phần sân sẽ giáo tập đi năm tuổi này tuổi lên tre hai là lúc sinh sẽ Manipur đi wat thok aso wa Malay ba kita bakta thok lang pada
With an aim to further strengthen the safety measures at Halipate, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarters 22 Sector Assam Rifles IGAR East constructed Prerna stall next to Halipate. The structure is a rectangular shaped wall with conical green lawns. The outer flower beds depicting the confluence of 3 state boundaries with the district are the edges of the lawn. The central arena has a rectangular wall with the names and description of Unique Gallantry Award winners with a flower bed in front of it. This rectangular flower bed as Surya Chakra with blooming flowers depicts the heroism, constructive energy, will, grit and courage of the youth of the area. The conical-shaped green lawn at Sankal Chakra depicts the limit of professional growth as you join a service. This lawn shall inspire and motivate the youth to join Indian Army as a profession. The waiting area located beside Prerna stall has basic facilities for passengers to wait for boarding or deboarding the helicopter. While inaugurating Prerna stall, IGAR East dedicated the lawn to the great dedication and courage of the people from Tamenglong district. This facility shall enhance the safety of passengers and vehicles around the helipad. This is another step towards ensuring safety of helipad for safe journey by passengers from 44 Assam Rifles helipad Tamenglong. To inspire and motivate the youth from Gilead region to join Indian Army or Assam Rifles as a profession, an inspirational wall as Prerna stall was conceptualized and inaugurated today at Tamenglong. Tamenglong is connected to state capital Imphal by a civil helicopter service with helipad located within the 44 Assam Rifles camp. Earlier, the passengers didn't have any safe waiting area away from helipad, making presence of vehicles and passengers dangerously close to helipad. A 4.3 magnitude earthquake has jolted the northeastern states of Manipur and Mizoram. The earthquake had its epicenter at Churachandpur district of Manipur. The epicenter of the earthquake was recorded at 46 kilometers east-northeast of Ngopa in Mizoram. The earthquake was recorded at 7:52 a.m. IST today. Meanwhile, a 4.9 magnitude earthquake in Chinese territory has also jolted the frontier state of Arunachal Pradesh. Tremors of the earthquake that had epicenter at Xizang in China were felt in Arunachal Pradesh. Tremors were also felt in parts of Upper Assam. Xizang area of China falls close to the Indo-China border in Arunachal Pradesh. The earthquake was recorded at 4:29 a.m. IST today. Time for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back.
As Purnima Enterprises present Second International Manipuri Short Fiction Film Festival 2022 organized by Deepak Film Production Manipur.
Film Forum Manipur gi meeting makhada
Department of Social Welfare Government of Manipur na
sponsor tobiduna Let's Make Manipur Drug Free haiba theme asida
Pangtok Jagadar Film Festival asida
Manipur gi idagi haugiba akhoi ireja film bu puthokliba film da khongdariba mayam singsina
Phajaba film semaga
thajin biduna soidana pung pagatpi amadi saruk yabiu Notice the ahanba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, Government of India na Surface 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahundoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lowiranaba ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters companies uripok tawrambam laikai
Sayon Hospital na Hagsel gi Maikaida awon ba ama purakna bagi khongthangda Nambol Bazar gi Koireng Road ta hospital ama hangdoktuna ana laing gi khudong chaba piba hauzare Medicine, ENT, Gynecology, Orthopedics, Pediatrics na chingba departments kaya amada laing bachathari 24/7 gi facilities piduna X-ray, ultrasound, special and routine laboratory test kaya tawbagi khudong chaba su pizari Sayon Hospital asina adomgi isabu nadeyekta na lainaba laing naba hotnabada achoba thodang lauduna adongi punsibu nungayay faba punsiyema oinabagi pandam thamli Didim lambida tangna tomthin ngaliba hospital asina adomgi laing bagi maikaida achoba thodang lauzari Sayon Healthcare and Research Institute Nambol Makha Koireng Road Contact number 0385-2956-711.
Welcome back. Now more news and updates. India's COVID curve showed marginal improvement today as the country recorded 238,018 new cases in the last 24 hours, 7% lower than yesterday's reported 2.58 lakh daily cases, according to the Health Ministry. 310 people have died due to COVID during the past 24-hour period, taking the total deaths count in the country due to the infection to 4,86,761. The country's caseload now stands at 3.75 crore. This includes 8,891 cases of the Omicron variant. The active cases now comprise 4.62% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate has decreased to 94.09%. Meanwhile, the cumulative vaccination coverage across the country crossed 158 crore doses today. The Congress party is not less than a party hanging at its graveyard, said Chief Spokesperson of BJP, C.H. Bijoy, at a press meet held yesterday at BJP office at Nitai Pachutek. C.H. Bijoy further said that Congress have gone down to the level of whisper when it addressed media persons, and hence voters who vote for Congress are more likely to lose their votes. All the 14 to 20 counted intending candidates of Congress who tend to get elected will join BJP after the election, and they source indirect voting to BJP. Instead, voters voting directly for BJP would be more worthy, he affirmed. Former Chief Minister Okrami Bobi Singh was also named Jiro Ibobi for his poor performance, he added. Moreover, the NPP party, who overconfidently said it will win the majority of the upcoming 12 assembly election, the party is next to impossible, said C.H. Bijoy.
Democracy quite gets over yet Congress party. Congress party ji hoji makoi shiramdagi aroyo miko akoi death throws it marugi stage ore moji shiramdagi kadang in maido. Kaya na moji incoherent whatever di huangang wada amag mga sunod daba. Araga aran ba kaya ma hanjan repeat to na sayron gi type da tau na leire. Press to makoi na ngang ibasing che kup na sumbiyen ba sayron lon bagi stage da level la haidre ba. Congress ta vote bi ba che vote mangan mo intani. Karigina da Congress ki MLA mga truk karak pa se he karakbaga wasak laudringida BJP yaw kharam yawrani matam khara laraga mo BJP da loina changal lobne aduna indirectly makoi da vote piraga BJP da lakada ba leraga di voters in so in haijeri se moina piri ba vote na Congress ta piri ni pere BJP da loin changal kadni adura ge BJP da direct pibiraga BJP ga samna hoguna he na phagani na sima haijege.
The 3-day-long 4th and 5th state-level Langadi Championship for sub-junior and senior boys and girls organized by Taubal District Langadi Association from January 15 at ASWC ground at Wangbul participated by 300 players of 20 different teams concluded yesterday. SYBA Atokpam and ASAA Atokpam bagged the championship title for 4th sub-junior state Langadi Championship boys and girls, while REDO Kangabok and ASAA Atokpam bagged the 5th senior state Langadi Championship title for senior men and women. The closing day of the championship, held in memory of late Ningthojam Lakpa Singh and Hijam Amutombi Devi, was attended by ex-MLA of Kangabok Ashi, Olandoni, Manipur State Langadi Association President Y. Basant, intending INC candidate for Kakching AC, social worker KSH Kennedy, intending INC candidate for Yanglam AC, social worker Dr. H. Jitain, and Sangayumpham Jila Parishad member Hitspur Rahman as the main guest, and distributed trophy and case reward to the winners of the championship. The Indian security forces have denied the reports of attacking a camp of the Manipur rebel outfit People's Liberation Army PLA in Myanmar. Reports were doing the rounds that Indian security forces had gunned down 2 cadres of the proscribed PLA at Sanatombi village in Myanmar in the wee hours of January 13. However, the Indian security forces have denied the reports. Indian Special Forces or Army or Assam Rifles is not at all involved in the recent attack on a PLA camp located in Myanmar territories, the Indian Army informed. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitevdozen or the phone number 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the headlines once again. Thangmaiban MLA Kumukcham Joykisan suspended from Indian National Congress. .3 magnitude earthquake jolts Manipur and Mizoram. And India reports 2.38 lakh new COVID cases and 310 related deaths in the last 24 hours. That's all we have on this edition of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great time.